Yo, what's up guys? Today I've got kind of a different video for you, and today it's going to be a discussion on Treasure Hunter. So on the screen now, I'm just going to show you my loot from 500 Treasure Hunter keys, and I'm just going to be talking about the pros and cons of Treasure Hunter. And these are the pros and cons from at least what I see. I need you guys to let me know what you'd think about this as well in the comments after you've watched the video. So if I've missed something out or you don't agree with something I've said, just leave a comment and let me know. But anyway, what is Treasure Hunter for those of you that don't know? Well, this was released in February 2014 where it replaced the Squeal of Fortune, which was pretty much the same thing. Basically, there are chests that contain items that vary in rarity. There is the white rarity, then yellow, orange, red, and finally purple. To open these chests, you need keys, which you get given every day. You get 2 if you're a member and 1 if you're a free player, or you can purchase these keys with in real life money or bonds, and you can also get them from quests and monster drops even though they aren't that frequent. Now, what can you get from these chests? You can get prismatic stars, which give you bonus XP, or lamps, which just gives you normal XP. You can get items such as silverhawk feathers or magic notepaper, pieces of item sets which give you bonus XP when worn, lucky items which are normal items such as like a Bando's Godsword, except you can't sell the item to the Grand Exchange if you want it off Treasure Hunter, and of course the 200ml GP Grand Prize, which is extremely rare. Now, all these items can make you progress further into the game a lot quicker and easier. However, it does remove that sense of achievement if you do decide to purchase keys, because if you didn't get that achievement on your own, you kind of took like shortcuts to get there. But then again, if you did decide to buy the keys yourself, then it is your choice and you knew that risk when going into it. Now, I don't know about you guys, but the sense of achievement when you get from games is the only thing that kind of strives you to keep playing that game. At least that's what it is in my case. Like if I'm playing a game such as Overwatch, for example, if I'm aiming for the rank of Master, for example, as soon as I hit that rank, I'm gonna feel such a great sense of achievement, and then I just want to carry on playing more until I get the next rank, which is Grandmaster. Or if we're just going to use an example like in Runescape, if I'm aiming to get a Noxious Scythe, I'm going to feel so much better when using that scythe than if I would have just like bought bonds for real life money and then sold the bonds to get GP in order to buy it. And sometimes without that sense of achievement or something to aim for, you're probably just going to quit the game earlier since you would have gotten bored. So Treasure Hunter does have a negative effect in that aspect, but like I said before, it is your choice if you want to buy keys. Now, in the past, Jagex have released items that were only available on Treasure Hunter, which is something that I really do not agree with. If they spend their time and resources on making an item for the community, then they should make it available outside of Treasure Hunter as well, which is actually something that they ended up doing after listening to the community. So big respect to Jagex for actually doing that on listening to the community. Not a lot of game developers would have actually listened and just ignored us. However, I believe if they release an item which is only going to be available on Treasure Hunter, then it should just be purely cosmetic with no bonuses. But then again, that may just be because I couldn't give a rat's ass about cosmetic items. Now, this is something that I don't get. Some people cry over others buying Treasure Hunter keys in order to further their account by getting bonus XP and stuff, saying it's not fair, why do these guys get to speed up the progress of their account by just buying keys? But why the fuck would you care about what other people are doing with their Runescape accounts? I personally would not give one of my own turds to know what any other player is spending on Treasure Hunter, or give my own turd to stop them from buying Treasure Hunter keys. It literally does not affect me in any way. In my opinion, the only time that it should be affecting you if you're looking to place yourself highly on the high scores. But then again, a lot of people already have 200ml in each skill, so at this point it doesn't really matter where you place. The only thing that would change that at this point is if a new skill gets released, but then again, just like Invention, if a new skill does get released, then the Treasure Hunter won't affect it in any way. And that's because Jagex know if a new skill does get released, it's not healthy for the game if you can already get bonus XP in it straight away. And I mean, just look at Invention right now. It came out over a year ago, and even with the double XP coming up, you're only going to be getting 50% XP during that double XP weekend. And the Treasure Hunter promotion for Invention, which you're seeing on the screen now, is the first one to come out. And this is all after a year of the skill coming out when there's 2,000 plus more players with 200ml XP already in the skill. So that won't affect the high scores in any way, it's just a quicker way for you to train up your Invention. And even with this promotion, the protein cogs don't even give you that much XP. And plus, you don't know other people's lives. Maybe they love to play RuneScape, but they can only play for like maybe 1 or 2 hours every day or 1 or 2 hours every week. And as you all know, RuneScape is a very grindy game which requires you to put in a lot of hours in order to reach certain levels. Treasure Hunter just allows them to gain bonus XP and such, just kind of speed up that process, which is very good for them. And whilst we're on the same topic, I'm just going to use this quick analogy to go back and talk about why you should not care about what other people do with their accounts. Let's say you and your neighbor go to a flower shop. Now, you don't know this neighbor, you've never talked to him before, he's just your neighbor, and you both each buy a seed from that shop and go back home. Then you both plant the seed in your garden and wait for it to grow. The next day you see your neighbor coming back home with some more items from that flower shop. And what are these items? Well, these items speed up the growing process of that flower. Now, for some reason, you're getting really mad at your neighbor and the flower shop for actually selling it to him. You just want your flower to have a natural growth while he wants to grow it as quick as possible. But But once again, you're getting really mad because for some reason you care about his flower and how quick it grows. Now what is the point of this? You should not give a shit about how quick his flower fucking grows. Now in case you haven't realized already, his flower is his Runescape account and your flower is your Runescape account. It literally does not coincide with each other. The progress on his account does not affect the progress on your account, so why are you caring about his? I'm just tired of seeing complaints on Twitter and Reddit and stuff like that, just people complaining about Treasure Hunter without anything to like back up their side of the story. Literally the only things that I've seen is that it's not fair that these people get to spend money on the game whilst they can't. And don't get me wrong, it's very different if Jagex make a piece of content that you can't participate in because of Treasure Hunter. They did it before in the form of skilling outfits, which give you bonus XP when worn, but like I said before, they made it available to all players now. I think you have to earn Thaler in order to buy them, but if they ever do that in the future, then obviously I'd be against Treasure Hunter on that front. I don't think any piece of content should require you to buy Treasure Hunter keys in order to access it. Now moving on to my last point, which is the fairly obvious one, this makes Jagex a lot more money, and this money can be reinvested into not only RuneScape 3, but into old school RuneScape as well. And on top of this, I'm not sure if this is the case or not, but it potentially decreases membership costs, because if we didn't have Treasure Hunter, then Jagex wouldn't be making as much money as they are now, so they'll probably have to increase membership costs in order to sustain whatever they're spending. So to those of you that do not buy Treasure Hunter keys, you should actually be thanking the people that do buy Treasure Hunter keys for keeping your membership costs down, because I'm fairly certain if we did not have Treasure Hunter in the game, then membership costs would definitely go up. But anyway, yeah, that's the end of the argument there. To finish off, I'm just going to tell you what I got from these 500 Treasure Hunter keys. I got 3.8 mil bonus XP plus all those protein items that you see in my inventory. All of these items equate to 1.4 mil crafting XP, 950k invention XP, 550k divination XP, 400k construction XP, and around 1 mil smithing XP. Also, I got a bunch of XP lamps in there, just going to show you the XP that I got from that. Spent most of them on farming when I had the choice to, and then the rest just went to the skills that you can see here. But anyway guys, that is it. This is the end of this kind of discussion thing. Please let me know in the comments what you think about Treasure Hunter and any arguments against what I said in the video. This has definitely been a very heated topic over the past couple of years since Treasure Hunter came out, and it would just be nice to hear all of your opinions on the subject. So as always, thank you for watching, and remember to let me know what you think down in the comments, subscribe if you're new, and peace.